Oh hey, I'm Max. I'm about to go interview Barbra Streisand, so no big deal, but I'm kind of nervous. It's kind of a, movie stuff.
Max, you gotta come, she's coming.
Oh gosh.
Can't leave Barbra waiting.
Barbra!
I didn't see you standing there. How are you, dear?
It is so good to see you today.
I know. It's like that.
So Barbra.
Yes, dear.
So, talk to me. When did you first know that you wanted to be a star?
Well, I've always had a calling for the stage, my dear. I just felt the people needed me, and I needed them.
Really? They did. I felt like they really did.
I agree.
Barbra, you've done wonderful things on stage, but I want to get to know the real Barbra. Tell me, what was the Streisand home like growing up?
Well, my home life was a little rough, Maxwell. Father died at a young age.
Oh no.
Mother was just not supportive. You'll never be on Broadway, Barbra. You're not pretty enough to be on Broadway, Barbra. You're not talented enough to be on Broadway, Barbra. You know what? She can't rain on my parade. She cannot rain on my parade.
Okay, moving on. I've heard that you studied under the great Alan Miller.
That's true.
How did you get an opportunity like that?
Well, it's a funny little story, I must tell you, Maxwell.
Do tell.
So Alan and Anita were close friends of mine. They lived in the same building as me. And I went up to them once and I said, Alan, dear, let me ask, if you let me babysit your children, will you let me study at your acting school? And he said, of course, Barbara. And I said, well, it's time.
Wow, what a story.
Thank you, dear. And that is when I decided to change my name from Barbara to Barbra.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Barbra, your time with Alan Miller was the start of an amazing career.
It's
What do you feel like was your greatest achievement in it all?
Well, Maxwell, that's a very good question. I haven't thought of that. Well, my greatest achievement as a person would probably be giving birth to my beautiful baby boy.
Jason is a wonderful child.
He's lovely. What a child. But as a performer, I would say my opportunity to direct for the first time. And Yentl. Yentl, I really connected with Yentl.
Yentl's amazing.
Papa, can you hear me? Papa.
It's okay.
I really connected to Yentl. Away from her father, I'm away from my father. It's okay. Can we move on, please?
I want to go deeper with you.
Yes, Maxwell, I love that.
It's rumored that you once had a terrible case of stage fright. Tell me about that. What was it like going on stage for the first time?
Stage fright. Barbra Streisand.
I'm sorry?
Stage fright. Barbra. We're not talking about this.
Come on. Barbra? Barbra!
I said no cameras. I said no cameras. Susan, I told you 14 times that we were not going to talk about my insecurities. Barbra has no flaws. Barbra has no flaws. So you didn't relay the message. You didn't. No fans, please go on. There was a whole world of pain coming towards you. A whole world. Okay, Barbra. We can do this. Susan, you are so in trouble. I can't even handle it. I cannot even handle it.
Barbra.
I said no cameras, please leave me
No,
alone.
okay, Barbra, I'm sorry. Okay, we have an interview to continue. It's okay, we got this.
I asked one question. I asked one thing of you.
Yes.
Do you know that he doesn't even bring me flowers anymore?
It's okay.
You don't bring me flowers.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll get you flowers. Okay, we'll get you flowers. Okay, we have to continue the interview there. Come on, okay? Okay, I'll talk to Maxwell. I will talk to Maxwell. Please chill out here, and then yes. Okay.
Do not ever tell Barbra to chill.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Just relax. Okay. All right. Just okay.
do this. Barbra, you can do this. Barbra.
Barbra, are you okay now?
Well, I'm playing my Candy Crush right now, but I am ready.
All right, let's hear. Let's go on.
Barbra! I'm so sorry, I didn't mean...
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Barbra, is this a good time?
I'm fine. I'm ready.
Thank you for coming back in here.
Yes, you are welcome. It is. We're the people.
I know. Speaking of which, I know that you've been very active in the political community. You've helped a number of groups. Can you tell us about that?
It is true. Barbra Streisand's a great activist and a great carer of the LGBT community, as well as
She is.
many animals' rights activist groups like PETA or the Save the Whales. I love the whales.
Well,
But
dear
yes,
my heart.
yeah, I would hope so. An imbecile like you, I would hope they would be. Thank you.
Barbra, now that you've helped all those poor whales, what's next on your list? What have you been up to?
Well, I was recently in The Guilt Trip. What a lovely little movie. Oh, I love playing a mother.
Really?
And then I was, of course, in the Fockers series, Meet the Fockers, Little Fockers.
Of course.
Meet the Parents, I was in those. Lovely movies. And then I'm working on a lot of collaborations lately with Josh Groban.
Tell me about that.
More things you can sing, but it's fine, it's fine.
No one can be Barbra Streisand. No one but you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Here's the real question.
Yes.
Why do you think you are the best candidate to win Walton's Got Talent?
Why am I the best candidate? I feel like I'm the only candidate. Do you know Barbra Streisand? Do you know Barbra Streisand?
I know Barbra Streisand, but the only candidate?
Well, the only one that matters.
Strong words.
Would you like a little bit of my audition?
I would love to hear something.
Okay, let me think of something lovely. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I must smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. Or the memory, the meaning of what happiness is. A new day has begun.
Thank you, that was really something. Thank you, Barbra, for this exclusive interview. It was a pleasure.
I know it was. You're welcome.
Good luck.